What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Rome GoodPromo. I just checked out the documentary, The Honorable Shyne. It's on Hulu. Shyne, he been on a bunch of different platforms, Bag Fuel, Mav Hoffa. He sat down with Pat Poose and The Breakfast Club. If you haven't seen that interview, go ahead, check it out. He talks about a lot of different things, but he talks about a lot of things that are in the documentary. That's what made me want to check it out. In my opinion, the documentary dope, well put together. Talk about him being born in Belize, living with his mom and dad not really being together, eventually moving to Brooklyn, New York with his mom, being caught up in the streets a little bit, always having a passion for rap, writing his raps. Even talked about the people that discovered him in the beginning, or the people, he was able to connect with. Clark Kent, R.I.P. Clark Kent, and that's how he was able to meet Jay-Z. He was able to give Jay-Z his demo, and Clark Kent said Jay-Z tossed the demo out the window of the car.
He tossed the demo out of his car. It's kind of wild, but
I actually went to 560 State Street and waited for Jay-Z to come outside. And so he came out, iceberg hat low, and I was like, yeah, what you think? And he was like, it was all right. He drove off. It's all right. Okay, I'm going to show you what's all right. And I certainly did.
This all happened after Big got killed. So, he sounded like Big, not on purpose, That was his real voice. And eventually building up a buzz, getting his tape around and rapping for people. And it was like a bidding war for him, Got a lot of dope offers, and then eventually going with Bad Boy, as we know. It was a lot of friction within Bad Boys because I believe him and Mace was both talking to Brandy around the same time, so that created some friction. I ain't really know about that. It was beef with Junior Mafia, and from the documentary, is because of him really sounding like Big, sounding like B.I.G., So it was friction with Junior Mafia. They talked about that in the documentary. Of course, talk about the incident in 99 at Club New York, the shooting. That's what ultimately got him locked up. The shooting that happened in Club New York. Diddy, J-Lo, Talks about that whole thing, how it popped off. The dude that they got into it with, the dude name was Scar. He was a, well-known dude in New York. And I didn't know that him and Shyne, they knew each other. They was cool with each other. I guess from the same hood or whatever. And he kind of just talks about what took place and, and what eventually happened, him going to jail, Diddy separating himself from Shyne. It details all that in the documentary, It was stuff that we knew, obvious stuff, but, some things that we didn't know as well. And I don't know. Kind of make you just look at Diddy in a certain way. I mean, it ain't hard to see him in this way because all the stuff he going through right now, he locked up right now. It's crazy how the tables turn. Shyne a free man, and he into politics and doing positive stuff. And fast forward Diddy, he locked up now, trying to fight for his freedom. But it's just crazy. One thing I didn't realize, I didn't know about, I was younger. I was in high school when this happened, like, a freshman or a sophomore or something like that in high school. I didn't know Diddy had Johnny Cochran on his legal team. That's crazy, If y'all don't know who Johnny Cochran is, do your research. He was on the OJ legal team, R.I.P. to Johnny Cochran and OJ, But that was crazy. He got sentenced to 13 years, and I think he ended up doing like 9 years. Got deported back to Belize. And I know once he got out of jail, he was trying to rap. He put out a album on Def Jam, if I'm not mistaken. And, he was trying to rap or whatever, but it just wasn't the same. His voice was different. The music had changed by then, He was trying to beef with a lot of different people, The Game, Rick Ross, Drake, and all the people that was popping at the time. So his music career pretty much declined. People wasn't really taking him serious, you know what I'm saying? So he traveled the world. I know he is like in Israel. And one part of the documentary is a guy he met, one of his friends, you know, kind of just told him, you know, like the music, that was a part of your past, you know what I'm saying? That ain't really you no more.
He didn't know what to do with himself. You know, all he knew was the music industry. It took, you know, I don't want to say courage in me, but finally I said, Shyne, that part of your life is gone. You know, you have so many other attributes to you. You're not Shyne, bad boy Shyne. You're not Shyne the musician. You're Shyne with so many other different dimensions to you that you haven't even tapped into.
And that's what made him really like take politics serious, you know what I'm saying? He had to move forward and he wanted to do stuff in Belize. He had already started doing stuff as far as like helping the community out, you know what I'm saying, with programs just to help them out with schooling and, you know, the way they is living. So he was in the streets, you know, with his feet down, and, you know, that's what made him really take politics serious. You know, the people took a liking to him, and his dad was already like a prime minister, his uncle into politics. So it wasn't hard for him to make that transition. And right now he's trying to run for the prime minister of Belize, you know what I'm saying? So the documentary, check it out. You know, like I said, it tells his whole story. I know I gave away a lot in this, but definitely check it out. It's worth the watch, especially if you're a hip hop head. Even if you're not a hip hop head, just his story. It's a story of triumph, you know what I'm saying? A dude that came from nothing, got it, you know, in the music industry, went to jail, got out of jail. You know, you see him struggle, build it back up, and then now he doing a whole nother thing. He into politics, and it's more positive. He got a big following. The people in Belize looking up to him. He's shining a light on Belize. So, you know, it's one of those stories out there that can motivate you. You know, you might have stumbled here in life. Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Even if you got to go in a whole nother direction, don't give up on life. You know, there's something out there for you. Be positive. And, you know, when I watch him in these interviews, I like the person I'm seeing. I like when he speak, you know what I'm saying? He's speaking from a place of, you know, passion. Like, you know, he really want to help Belize, and you could tell that's all he talk about is Belize, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I think it's a dope documentary, The Honorable Shyne. It's on Hulu. Check it out if you haven't. You know, I want to run that y'all way, let y'all know what I thought about it. Like I said, I think it's dope. Yo, shout out to my subscribers, the old ones, the new ones. I appreciate y'all. I'm having a video coming real soon. It's your boy Rome Good. I'm on you next time. Peace.